And now an acclaimed soprano, Deborah Voigt, once famously fired from a production because she was too heavy, is 100 pounds lighter, looking fantastic. She's back in the very role she was fired from. It's the latest chapter in Sweet Revenge, and our Lama Hassan has the story in London. Lama?
Hi, Diane, that's right. Deborah Voigt was fired 4 years ago for not being able to fit into a little black dress. The director said she was simply too big. Well, guess what? She's lost that weight. She's back here on stage and playing that very same role that she was fired from. Wearing a little black dress and hitting a personal high note, the diva Deborah Voigt returned to the stage of London's Royal Opera House.
To be back here singing this role, in this dress, is a personal triumph.
Thank you. Playing the lead part of Ariadne, a role that made her famous, but also got her fired. 4 years ago, Voigt was dropped from this production, not because she couldn't sing. The director said she was too big for their version of the black dress. Why I should love this man. She's even made a spoof of the saga on YouTube.
Oh, hi. I thought it was a way to put a period at the end of the sentence with some humor.
Is it caving?
After she was dropped, Voigt told Diane Sawyer their decision was disappointing.
Really weren't hurt?
Not really, no. Angry perhaps a little bit. I had sung there twice prior to this particular incident, so they knew me and knew the lady and knew the package.
Leaving the directors eating humble pie, that lady shed more than 100 pounds after having gastric bypass surgery.
Oh, I tried everything. I tried Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, everything. And when you have so much weight to lose, it's really difficult because you don't see results quick enough and you become discouraged. And this was a way to lose a lot of weight quickly and keep it off.
But is the svelte soprano sending the wrong message?
It was a difficult decision, and of course my family and friends were very concerned, but I was just ready. It was time.
So I would have been like, you know what, I'm talented. I don't care what I look like.
Well, yes. I mean, I took that attitude for a very long time. It becomes a health issue, and really that was what brought on the decision, that I just was tired of not feeling good.
And she loves her new figure.
I read an article yesterday that described you as sultry.
Okay, I'll go with that.
How does that make you feel?
I think I'm blushing.
Voigt has more confidence.
I'm able to play the pretty girl parts with much more conviction, and that's really something that's very satisfying.
She says the surgery hasn't affected her voice. It still pours out like liquid gold. As for opening night,
I'm really excited about it. I'm anxious to get out there and sing for the public.
Singing for this diva has always been the easy part. Her first performance is tonight. While she says she is very excited about singing, believe it or not, she still gets nervous. Imagine, Diane, almost 20 years of performing, she still gets nervous before any show.
Well, the great ones do, don't they? But let me ask you, you said that her voice hasn't changed, but anything changed about her singing physically? Because that's a big difference, just in musculature.
Well, absolutely. The one thing that she told us was that she's had to work much harder. She has to think much more about singing now. She has to think about the way her muscles work. And one thing that surprised her is how long it's taken for her to actually get to this point where she is comfortable with her voice. But yes, she does have to work much harder. But people have been saying that, you know, she's been receiving a lot of rave reviews. Critics have given her rave reviews of very demanding performances, very demanding roles that she's had recently.
Yes, if nothing else, she just has to think about it more, I'm sure. Well, our thanks to Lama Hassan. Way to go, Deborah Voigt. And he's only 3 feet tall, but he's a